And welcome back to Oliver Field as the Rockies prepare to kick off after the touchdown. It'll be Jeremy Hardy. Back deep for the Eagles is Hank Stapleton. Good boot by Hardy. Stapleton's going to get it at his 10. Good pursuit.
Oh, good hit. Who hit him?
Luke Orson, number 50.
Luke Orson looked like.
I think. He had Stapleton zeroed in for 20 yards.
First and 10.
So the Eagles start off first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now there was a lead on the
Carr, the ball carrier.
A read on the line right there. We made an adjustment just before the snap and was exactly where that ball was being run. Somebody in their backfield or their linemen are tipping off where the ball's going.
The Rockies were ready and they stuffed that for no gain.
Second and 10, CMA.
Of course, the Academy's main fullback, Tyrone Brembry, is out. He's sitting on the sideline with an ice pack on his ankle right now.
Up the middle. Bachman's got him. Nowhere to go.
Carr, the ball carrier.
An assist to Winkle.
Assist to Winkle.
On the stop, Phil Bachman. Also 34, Dan Winkle. 39, CMA.
The Rockies defense continues to play well. Of course, this is a non-conference game. For the Rockies, they'll hit the conference schedule again this coming Friday against Wawasee in Syracuse. Always a tough battle.
Wawasee's had a tremendous air attack the last 2 years. I don't know much about them this year, other than I believe they're 1-3. Oh, quick pitch. Oh! Broken up by number 9, Tim Wheeling. Justin Baker was very close then to picking it off.
It was up for grabs for a moment. I know Northridge beat Wawasee.
Pardon me?
I do know one of the Wawasee's losses was to Northridge, a team that the Rockies defeated handily.
That's correct. Last night, Wawasee was beaten by Northwood 40-14. Next week, it's a new game.
Again close. Takes an Eagles bounce and is going to roll all the way down to about the 34-yard line where the Rockies will take over first and 10. Their own 34. 4:05 left here in the first half.
First and 10, Plymouth.
Of course, I suppose getting beat by Northwood 40-14 isn't all that bad.
No,
Northwood's strength.
Northwood is extremely strong. I know the Rocky fans would like to see 2 undefeated teams going at it on the last game of the season to decide the conference championship.
That'd be great. And
it's still in the making.
Could happen. We've got a couple tough ones ahead of us. Which we got Concord and Goshen at home this season. Reese looks to air it out, floats one to the far side, has a man just off the fingertips of
Tim Wheeling just misses it.
Defending for CMA, David Sleek.
Maybe a quarter step.
Second and 10, Plymouth.
Wheeling lines up wide to the near side in the handoff.
Oh, Ryan got stopped in the backfield. Number 73 shot through the line. Simeon Oyemi. I'm glad their announcer pronounced that before I had to, Rick.
Oh, but I was looking at it. And
it's a good Irish name, I believe.
Third
course, the Academy has players from all over the world. It's 3rd and 11. Reese with some time.
Oh, through behind.
Good try.
Number 9, Tim Wheeling. He made a tremendous attempt trying to drive back for that ball.
David Sweet defending for CMA.
Adam stayed in the pocket real well.
Good protection. Oh, the Rockies will be punting for the first time this afternoon with 2:57 left here before halftime. Rockies lead 14-zip. It'll be Jeremy Hardy on.
I'd like to see Hardy kick the ball with confidence. Boy, last year as a junior or JV player, he just rocked the ball.
It's a big
He's had a
kid.
couple sacks this year, and
Blocked.
and there's another one. Oh, and he caught it in the air. My goodness. There's
some play. Simeon Oyemi again.
Boy, they were through the line. Hardy had no opportunity to kick that ball.
Blocked by 73. Simeon Oyemi.
Well, another unfortunate, call that an unfortunate occasion that time on the block punt for the Rockies, and the Eagles in good shape here before halftime. 2:40 left, 1st and 10 from the Rockies' 19-yard line.
That's a big break for the Academy. Well, I'm sure they want to capitalize right now. They've got 2:27 left to try to punch the ball in. If they can punch it in, this is a ball game.
Yeah, let's them back into the game at this point.
Oh,
Good.
man, what a hit.
Dick, there it is.
Number 42, Kramer.
Matt Kramer on the
Matt
spot
was
for
right there waiting.
I felt that one up here, Rick.
Made my knees hurt.
2nd and 10 CMA.
You know what's the nice part, Rick?
What's that?
Matt still thinks I can whip him. I know
he thinks that.
I know he can't, but it's nice to know that he still thinks I can.
Now, is this one of the things that you're going to want to edit?
Yes, this has to be edited. Matt cannot hear this comment. Oh, just missed.
Right
Picked
into
up
the-
by 76.
Right into the arms of Will
Will
Schemberger.
Schemberger wrapped him up. Nowhere to go. Good pursuit by Will.
Toughest yard in football right here against the Rockies is
3rd and 11.
I tell you, Rick, Will Schemberger is another kid that has just stepped forward this year. Is night and day from last year to this year, the way he's playing ball. He is one determined athlete.
he's been a force in this Rockies defense. Have a minute left.
He's such a teddy bear. Everybody really knew Will. He's such a teddy bear. Pass up for grabs.
Going to be intercepted
By
in the
Tim
end zone.
Wheeling in the end zone.
Good defense. Good coverage by Wheeling as usual.
I think Tim Wheeling led the team last year with interceptions. He has a nose for the ball.
1st and 10, Plymouth.
So the Eagles turn it right back over. The Rockies will have 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line of the Eagles. 49 seconds left here before halftime.
I predict a Colvin power sweep.
All right, we'll mark her down.
Okay, we're going to mark it down. Colvin on a power sweep. If that's not the play, we're going to have to talk to coaches at halftime. Tell them they're second guessing us.
And there's
Well, there
Colvin.
he goes. I don't know what happened, but he's on the
That was
outside,
a-
got out of bounds. Time
Heck
for
of a
another
play.
That was a nice play. That was a little tailback draw. Adam Reese sold that play very well.
Yes, he did. I had to double look.
Oh, man.
That's about a 20-yard gain. We'll see where they spot the football. Actually,
1st and 10,
18 yards. So let's put it at the 38.
on the 38.
Clock stopped. 41 seconds remain here in the half. I think the Rockies have all of their timeouts left should they elect to use them.
Here's a pass. Wheeling's wide open.
And he was.
Oh, he hits Justin Baker. There's a first down.
About the 45, and
Pickup of about 16 yards again.
clock stops while they move the chains. 32 seconds left. Baker's about 4 out of 4 this season.
Baker's done a nice job. He's got tremendous concentration.
And the
You know,
Rockies,
nobody knew he could even catch a ball till this year.
he's proven it time
I've
and
been
again.
talking to his brother Jared, and he says he thinks he's just the luckiest kid in the world. He can't believe his brother's out there catching the ball.
Well, Justin's done a good job. 32 seconds left here before half. Rockies timeout. Rockies lead 14-zip. We'll be back with more Rockies football after this pause. Back to Rockies football, where the Rockies look at 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 45-yard line. Rockies have 2 timeouts left.
Well, they got everybody up on the line. This would be a good time for a quick pass.
Reese under a lot of pressure, dumps it off. Colvin with a great catch.
Keep going, Ryan. Don't slow down. Get out of bounds.
And they're going to say he didn't get out of bounds, I believe. Let's see.
Yeah, he did. He fell out of bounds on about the
Stop forward, CMA.
30-yard line.
That's what I thought, but
1st and 10, Plymouth.
Now they're going to call it the 32.
Football on the 32.
Ryan was trying to get out, and the tackler had a hold of him and tried to throw him back in. But he did fall on the sidelines.
good job getting out of bounds. Like I said, didn't think he made
He
it.
couldn't break it. There was too many guys in front of him. He did a nice job getting the sidelines.
Now Rockies 1st and 10 on the Eagles' 32. 22 seconds left before halftime. Reese pitched to Colvin. Colvin on the near side goes out of bounds at about the 25.
Lawrence Laughlin on the tackle.
That
for
play
the
took
Eagles.
6 seconds. There's 16 seconds left.
6-yard pickup for Ryan. 16 yards. Well, they're anticipating a pass.
2nd down, Plymouth.
Ryan's
Either that or they're Atlanta Braves fans because they got that tomahawk
Yeah.
signal going. I'm not sure which it is. Oh,
has Weedling.
Wheeling wide open. He's to the sidelines. He's dancing down the sides. He got out of bounds down at the
9, Tim Wheatland.
8-yard line with 7 seconds to go. Great play.
On the tackle.
So what's the call here, Dale?
Loader.
Got time to run another play and a
Quick
perhaps.
pass to tight end over the middle.
1st and 10, Plymouth.
And the Rockies are going to call a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Rockies.
We'll be back after this pause. And welcome back to Culver Military Academy, where the Rockies have 1st and goal at the 9. 7 seconds left. Reese rolls under a lot of pressure. Reese does a good job to unload it and throws it away wisely with 1 second left.
There's
And
1 second left. Here comes the field goal unit.
look at that clock management there.
Well, they said no intentional grounding because number 86, Nick Wise, fell down.
The Academy coaches wanted it.
Good job, Nick.
Tim Weedling changes shoes. I guess he wears a different shoe for his field goal attempts. A soccer-style shoe.
I know he changes his shoe every time he goes to kick an extra point, so it does look like a soccer style, doesn't it?
I believe it is.
Are we on or off the air?
We're on.
Oh,
I don't know.
hi, Mom. There's several of the local Academy players here that are from the surrounding counties, and if their parents are watching this film on Monday night, they would appreciate if they would send money.
No, a couple of announcers that wouldn't mind that either, if Mom and Dad are watching. Wheeling for the point, or for the field goal, rather.
Will it make it? Oh, it just got over.
Just enough.
Good job, Tim Wheeling.
And that'll be the way the half ends on the Wheeling field goal. Rockies lead, as you see on your screen, 17-zip. We'll be back with second half action here from Oliver Field on the campus of Culver Military Academy after this pause. Yeah, welcome back to Rockies football. This is Rick Warner along with Dale Kramer, our cameraman Jim Moyer, as we begin the second half. Eagles kicking off to the Rockies. Good boot.
Oh.
Tremaine touches it
Tremaine
and
picks it up. Oh. Broke a couple tackles, picked up some good yards. He brought it back to the 29-yard line.
Mike did a fine job after
He sure did.
near disaster.
Isaiah Bloom's on the stop for CMA.
I think Dan Winkle thought that Mike was over there ready to take that kickoff, which the deep man normally will take it, but Mike wasn't quite there yet.
The Rockies will have 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Reese still with the football. It's a flag down.
Flip on number 73, Savoy. They're going to bring this one back. Nice run by Adam Reese.
Adam Reese, the ball carrier.
Wheatley just put a good block on Will Mishler. I agree, that's going to go back. And Steve did that right in front of the official pretty much.
Well, I was talking to Eric Herman, Butch Jones, Larry Good, Lee Aldridge. I don't know who the 5th guy is. Gordon McCain. I knew I should know Gordy. All excellent officials. This is a college crew that's working out here today. They work Mid-America and Big Ten. And Eric Harmon said in the first half, I said, we didn't see any of those yellow handkerchiefs in the first half. He says, there's nothing illegal going on out there. He says, maybe we'll have a second half. Maybe we jinxed them. Their first play of the second half, and we got a clipping penalty on Steve Savoy. He asked him what he did wrong.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty. It's 1st and 25. This handoff.
Tremaine's going to pick up about 3. In the first half, Mike Tremaine had about 41 yards rushing. Ryan Colvin had the 59-yard run for a touchdown. He ended up with about 90 yards in the first half, and then Chris Myers had that big 21-yard run. Passing, I didn't keep track of passing stats, but I would guess Adam was somewhere between 70 and 75 yards.
Mike Tremaine, the ball carrier.
As their academy team was coming back in, I was standing next to the number 3, Brady Bird. He's listed as 6'4", 200 pounds. I tell you, he looks like 6'4", 200 pounds of a rock.
It's a big boy.
He is a big kid.
Reese passes
Quick
to
pass,
Wise.
Nick Wise, wide open.
That's
Nick
going to
gets
be,
hauled down. He is
that got to be a first down.
about 12 yards. That's just about 3 yards past the where we started from, Rick.
Looking at the
Wishful
wrong
thinking,
marker.
4th down. Let's see if we can get a punt off this time. Hardy's been taking a lot of time kicking the ball.
4th down, Plymouth.
I'm glad you're here to correct me because I was definitely looking at the wrong marker. I was looking at the line of scrimmage marker.
Well, you know, these officials out there, they're pretty old, but I don't think they'd buy that one.
No. Well, that was an experienced crew, as you said. The Rockies need a good punt here. Last one was blocked. Didn't cost any points, though.
Hardy needs a good kick for a confidence booster. Oh, my goodness. That was a nice idea. They hiked it to Tim Wheedling for a quick pass over the middle. He just forgot to wait to throw it to somebody.
There's nobody there.
There was absolutely no one there.
CMA take over on down.
I like the call, though. It's a great call when it works.
It was a great call. That's exactly right when it works. And fortunately for the Rockies, it didn't work. And it's
Didn't
first
work.
and 10 from the 31-yard line for the
It's
Eagles.
going to see if the Rocky defense will live up to their opt in the line. Weeks has got him.
Andre Carr, the ball carrier.
Winkle's got him. Weeks and Winkle and Savoy.
Number 37 for the Eagles is Andre Carr on the carry.
Pick up of about 3 yards for him. That's one of their better runs today, Rick.
Haven't done much. So 2nd and 7 from the Rockies' 27-yard line are the Eagles. Carr again. Carr,
big haul.
good run.
Picked up by number 7, Adam Reese, number 9, Tim Wheeling, but Adam Reese was the first one on the hit.
Adam Reese and Tim Wheeling on the stop for Plymouth.
That may be their first down.
Just what I was thinking.
1st and 10, CMA.
Because they have really been unable to do anything. Again, the regular starting fullback, Tyrone Bembry, has been sidelined. I think one of the first or second plays of the game.
He's been off. He's hobbling around. I don't think he's going to see any more action today.
I don't believe so, as he's shoeless.
Oh, a little quarterback sneak. Mitch, he picked up about 2 yards on that play. Last year or 2 years ago, down here, Mitch Henderson run that play for a constant 5, 6, 10, 12 yards.
Big and strong Mitch. Quick and fast.
We understand he's a 3-sport athlete at Princeton. Football, basketball, and baseball.
That's what the PA announcer here at the Academy told us. No surprise.
Oh, tackle missed inside.
Carr again.
Stopped by number 9, Tim Wheeling, and 42, Matt Kramer.
On the stop, Matt Kramer and Tim Wheeling.
Carr's going to get down. They're going to spot the football at about the 13, I believe.
3rd and 5, CMA.
Make it the 14.
Here comes Ryan Stockberger into the game. Ryan's going to play left defensive end. It's good to see him back in there.
That's definitely going to help the Rockies.
Oh, he turned him in. Kramer and can't see who's on the ground. 32, Stockberger.
42, Matt Kramer. 32, Ryan Stockberger on the stop for
Stockberger.
Plymouth.
Those two playing the first games, hook up for a tackle.
Oh, they're fired up.
I think they want to keep this shutout going, 6-14 and running here in the 3rd period. It's always nice to put a goose egg up on somebody.
Oh, man. Who got the arm in there on that? Number 54, Phil Bachman got his arm in there, tripped him up. And then number 60, Dan Weeks, took him down.
Tackle Dan Weeks.
The Eagles now are...
That was a good stop. Bachman made that play happen. He shot right through the gap. Slowed him up, and Weeks then took him out.
Eagles do turn the football over on downs, as that was a 4th down play.
Rockies are starting out on the 10. They need a sustained drive.
Go, Colbert!
Tremaine on the outside picks up about 3 or 4.
On stop, 56, Andy Loester.
Of course, when you have a program such as Plymouth, the more depth that you have, the better. And I think this is going to help the Rockies with Stockberger's return, Matt's return. Of course, Lehman goes out.
Lehman goes out, so...
Good week for Matt to come back. But you said Mike was playing on that for a couple of weeks.
2 weeks, as I understand, that he may have had a stress fracture. Oh, Myers up the middle, wide open.
Good tackle.
May have picked up the first down.
Yates Walker on the stop, but Myers with another strong burst up the middle.
1st down, Plymouth.
You start running Myers and Stockburger at you and wear you out a little bit, and then you have Colvin's speed and quickness, and Plymouth's got some good balance.
We've got some strong backs, some guys who can really put the hurt on you with Stockburger and Myers and Tremaine and Winkle occasionally in the backfield. All of those guys will hit and hit hard. And then you got the speed to go along with Ryan Colvin.
The pitch to Tremaine.
Oh, nice move. We're going to have a clip.
Yep.
They're going to bring that back.
Mike Tremaine, the ball carrier. On the stop, number 9.
That was
Will
Nick.
Mickler.
Yeah.
Marker down.
Either Nick, Nick must have clipped.
That was close. But right in front of the official. The second big penalty against the Rockies.
Well, the officials saw it different than what we did. Maybe we, a little with our heart, lost a little objective maybe.
Official signal, personal foul. Clipping against
Gonna call it clipping on Nick. It looked like he had a clean block on him and threw his arms out to the side and the flag went flying. We'll have to see that one on Monday night. What time is that Monday night, Rick?
5:30. 5:30 the rest of the season. Handoff.
Mike Tremaine,
That
the
went
ball
to Mike
carrier.
Tremaine, and Tremaine's not going to get very much of that back.
23, Scott Kozak on the stop for CMA.
Stockburger's going to be in the backfield this play. As he comes in.
Feel like about 2nd and 20.
20
Yeah,
Plymouth.
2nd and 20. Baker lines up wide to the near side, Whelan to the far side. Stockburger to the tail. Reese throws the
Oh,
football.
right over the
has
middle, Nick Wise. Nice play. Nick rambles up, out of bounds on about the
Nick Wise.
36-yard line. That's going to be a 25-yard. Pass play.
And a Rockies first down. Rockies able to dig themselves out of the
That was
hole.
a nice play.
1st and 10 Plymouth.
So 1st and 10 Rockies from the Eagles 36-yard line, or rather the Rockies 36-yard line.
Reverse
Wheeling on
Oh,
reverse.
does not get away.
Good defense. Jim Pepzinski.
Loss of about 5 on that play.
94 Jim Patsinski on the stop for CMA.
He was back there and not pulled.
Well, that defensive end for the academy did everything right. He stayed home. He didn't over-pursue. So Wheeling really had nowhere to go.
That'll bring up 2nd and 14 now from the Eagles 30 or Rockies 31-yard line. That wishful thinking. I wish they were at the other end of the field.
Myers up the middle.
Strong run by Chris.
Myers, the ball carrier. Andy
He's gonna get about
Lozier on
5.
the stop for CMA.
That ought to bring up about 3rd and 9.
Looks like they're going to spot it and give him about 7.
That's a good spot.
Third and 7 Plymouth.
3rd and 7 is the call. They spotted the ball at the 38-yard line. 2:12 left here, period number 3. Reese has some time, floats it to Wise. Wise,
Oh,
good catch.
pass.
He stuck right away, but across midfield.
Will Mickler on the stop for CMA.
Another 14-yard pass.
First and 10 Plymouth. CMA 48.
Rockies really proving when they've been able to hang on to the football that they can move the football. Been mixing it up pretty good, passes and runs. Stockburger.
Oh, big run by Ryan up through the middle. He must have gained about 5 yards.
Like he may have ran into Savoy.
Second and 5, Plymouth.
Ryan has to feel good.
We mentioned Ryan's not quite 100%.
CMA.
Not yet. He hasn't been able to condition as hard as he would like to with the injury that he's had, but he's got a big heart. He'll be there. There he goes
Stockburger
again. Oh, look at him
got
run
some-
right over 23.
He's got run
23
over.
goes, who hit me? What was that?
That's a Ryan we've seen the last several years. He'd punish you.
First and 10, Plymouth.
About a 17-yard gain. He is absolutely brutal when he lowers that shoulder and runs over you.
He is a strong young man.
Yes, he is.
First and 10 now from the Eagles' 26-yard line. Stockburger again, and Stockburger drags a pile with him.
Picks up another 5.
Nothing to it.
52, Mike Sykes.
Looks to be maybe a little winded.
56, Andy Locher on the tackle for CMA.
Now, the Academy's just beefed up their line with Shane Smith, a 262-pound sophomore,
After
number
3
76.
quarters, Plymouth 17. CMA
Well, that'll be the way the third period ends, as you see on your screen. Rockies up 17-zip. We'll be back with quarter number 4.